In order to abandon the dog that has been raised for 5 years, the man deliberately threw the dog's toy out. The dog still thought the owner was playing with him. When it turned around, the man had already boarded the plane. The dog thought it was because he was playful and delayed boarding, and at this time the plane has already started. The anxious it tried its best to chase the plane, even risking its life to stand in the middle of the runway. The captain quickly hit the emergency brakes. The dog came to the window, barking wildly at the owner's seat, but the man, for the sake of his long-desired job, remained indifferent. The captain started the plane again, but unfortunately, it simply couldn't catch up to the plane. It didn't stop unwillingly until the plane flew far away. The dog thought it was the plane that had taken its owner away, but it never occurred to it that it was the owner who had abandoned it. Soon after, airport security heard the news and rushed to arrest it, and the dog ran away in a panic, but it didn't leave the airport. A kind old man took it in. From then on, every time a plane was about to land, it would rush out excitedly, thinking its owner was coming back, and wait on the runway early. It looked expectantly at everyone getting off each plane, but it never saw that familiar face again. Although it returned disappointed every time, it never gave up. A boy was moved by the dog's loyalty. He wanted to adopt the dog, but he couldn't change its determination to find its owner. From then on, the boy accompanied the dog at the airport every day, sharing weal and woe with it. One day, the boss of the airline learned about this, and he realized it was an excellent publicity opportunity. He immediately invited all the media, and extensively reported the dog's loyal story. Soon, the dog's story was published in newspapers. Every day, many people took planes to see it, but the dog still couldn't be happy, because its owner hadn't appeared yet. On this day, it saw another dog being put into a checked suitcase and taken onto the plane by its owner. It finally realized that it had been abandoned by its owner. After that, it never went to the waiting area again. It started to refuse food and completely lost the desire to survive. In a daze, it suddenly heard its owner's voice, and surprisingly saw the owner calling it. However, when it walked over excitedly, it found that it was an illusion caused by missing the owner too much. It rained heavily at night, and it didn't move an inch. The boy rushed over crying and tried to persuade it that even if it was abandoned by its owner, he could be its owner in the future. But the dog didn't move. The boy took off his jacket and draped it over the dog, and accompanied it in the rain all night. The next day, the boy was woken up by the dog. It was the boy's never leaving that awakened the dog's love for life. The dog seemed to accept the boy. But one day, its owner came back. It turned out that he was forced to come back to take the dog home because of public pressure. The owner came over and called the dog. The dog took a few steps back subconsciously, but after hesitating, it still slowly walked back to the owner's side. The boy held back his tears and turned around to leave when he saw this. Soon, the man took the dog and was about to leave, but the dog suddenly stopped, because it is keenly aware of the coldness in a man's eyes. It finally understood that this man had never truly loved it. The man tried to pull it away forcefully, and it tried its best to break free from the rope, and ran towards the boy. And the boy also understood the dog's choice, and he happily ran towards the dog too. The dog understood that loyalty should be mutual. It finally found someone who truly respects its life.